going on, guys? SuperMonkeyBoy11 here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. So today I'm going to be playing this server that I found called Nitforge. So if you guys don't know, Sundee used to play a server called Pitforge. He co-owned the server with a few other people, but he stopped playing it for quite a while, and since he stopped playing it, the developers stopped making updates, so the owner of this server, Nitforge, liked the server so much that he made a replica of it, so then he could add updates to it as you go. So, first, for you guys who don't know, this is an RPG faction server, so that means that there are like levels and like skill points and stuff, and like there's wands, there's bows. So I'll show you guys that first. So if you guys look over here, I've been playing this server a bit. I really like it. I'm level 19, so if you do /skill, so these are all your skills. You can do strength, you can do magic, which is the wand. Strength is with a melee weapon. Archery, which is what I'm doing, like what I'm focusing on, which makes bows do more damage. Health, which gives you more hearts. Armor, which makes your armor tougher. Critical damage, which makes your critical damage do more damage. Your crit chance, so like your the chance of you being able to critical hit someone, and then your attack speed. So that attack speed, that's relevant because you can see as I hover over this weapon, there's slow Monk's Wand, rarity common, slow 1, attack damage 3, attack speed 0.8. We can make that faster by upgrading that. So, first, let's go over here. So, this is the trade-in. You can trade anything in for XP. So, common is 25 XP, rare is 50 XP, I think it's epic is, here, let me just go check. So this is my faction base. It's not too big right now. This is all my crystals. Yep, it's epic. And then legendary, an epic crystal, which is 100 experience. Legendary crystal, which gives you 250 experience. And then mythical, which will give you 1,250, which is a lot. So let's go back to spawn. So yeah. And there are two custom edible items, well, consumable items in here. There's the last cake, which gives you a random amount of absorption from between 2 hearts and 10 hearts of extra health. And then there's chips, which will give you strength 2 and speed 2 for a certain amount of seconds. So, and you get these from in the war zone. So next, login reward. I've already gotten my login reward for today. So, every day you come here and you get a certain reward. You see, next time I log in, I get a legendary crystal. Last time I did, I got 3 epic crystals. And before that, I got $10,000. And I'm pretty sure all of these have to be consecutive days, but I'm not sure. So these are your bounties. You can, every 2 hours, I think it is, they reset. These ones reset. You can click them to activate them. And you see, like, this one is deal 250 damage to players with bows. I've got 228 damage out of 250, so I'm really close. And when that finishes, I will get the rewards there, which is 250 XP and 5 bounty points. And that is when bounty shop comes in. So you spend your bounty points that you get from your bounties on crystals, TNT, obsidian, hoppers, cotton creeper egg spawners, and tools. And as you can see here, here you can exchange your bounty points, and it says a 7 there, therefore I have 7 bounty points. So now let's go over here. So these are enchants, so as you can see, slow, fear, those aren't normal enchants on regular Minecraft. So there are custom enchants. Here you can see all the custom enchants on weapons, wands, bows, armors, and shields that are all custom enchants, and you can see what they're called and what they do. And then over here is where you get your monthly reward, which I have already claimed for this month, and I have to wait 27 days and 19 hours until I can get the next one. So now let's go over here, trade out. So how this works is you put 5 items of the same rarity, so either common, rare, epic, or legendary, and you will get a crystal that is 1 tier higher than whatever you put in. So if you put 5 common items in, you get a rare crystal. If you put rare item, 5 rare items in, you get an epic crystal. If you put 5 epic items in, you get a legendary crystal, and so on, until you get to mythical, which is the highest you can get. Now, trade down is you put an item of either rare, epic, legendary, or mythical rarity, and then it will go down to a key of the lower tier. So if you put a rare item in, it'll give you a common key. If you put a epic item, you get a rare key. If you put a legendary item in, you get a epic crystal, and so on. Now, salvager, you put any 5 items of the same rarity, and you will get that dust. So what you use dust for is for upgrading weapons and armor and stuff if you don't have the specific like weapon or armor piece. So see, there's upgrade at the bottom. It says upgrade progress 0 out of 2. I could put a common dust on here and it will go 1 out of 2, or I could also put another monk's wand on here and it will also say 1 out of 2, and then that goes all the way up to mystical as well. So now is novice. This is where you open all your crystals and stuff. You put the crystals in your hand and right click on novice, and it will give you a random thing of that rarity. Now let's go over here. This is the player shop. This is where you can buy everything from the shop, and there's like spawners, there's blocks, there's food, there's raid items, there's mob drops, there's minerals, there's specialty items, there's brewing, and then miscellaneous. And then this sign here, this is where you sell stuff. So there's both pages. So that's pretty average for the normal server. Now the auctioneer. So if you do /h sell with an item in your hand that you want to sell, and then a specific price, so let's say 10,000. So I could do that and then sell my weapon here, my monk's wand here, for $10,000 on here. And then somebody can look at it and buy it if they want to. And that's how the auctioneer works. So now the web store. This is where you buy all your ranks and like unban and like the different chests and like in-game items and stuff using real money. And then Fly Orb Trader. I haven't really used this before, but I'm assuming you put 15 of the same rarity item in here and it will give you a fly orb. I don't know what the fly orb does, but I'm assuming it has to do with flying at spawn or something like that. I will learn that later. So these are the top 5 factions on the server. There's F-top on this server. You get it by doing /F war, and then this will come up. You can do a 1v1 war, which is you against somebody else, 2v2, someone in your faction and you against 2 other people in a different faction, and same with 3v3 and so on. And you get a certain amount of points per win, and you lose points when you lose. And the person with the most points gets on F-top 1. Now this is basically the exact same thing, except it's a bigger board, so it does up to F-top 28. So now I'm going to explain how Warzone works. So you jump down and PvP is enabled. So you can walk up to these chests, you can open them and grab all the stuff out of them. I don't want anything out of that chest. Let's see if we can find here. Common crystal. You can open that at novice. And here we go. Here are the 2 custom consumables on this server. So if you use the last cake, it will give you a random bit of absorption for a certain amount of time and then go away. And then chips will give you speed 2 and strength 2 for a certain amount of time and then go away. That's pretty much it for Warzone chests. You can also get like obsidian, you can get faction experience, which here /F skills. So this is your faction skills. So for every, I think it's 1,000 faction XP you get 2 faction skill points. I actually have 2 right now. I'm going to put them both into raid points. And then I get more points when I do /raid. But it is not Friday 6 p.m. to Sunday 6 p.m. so we can't raid. Let's just use that. Get regular XP bottles like this, and this will make this XP go up, so then your personal level will go up. You see, this says plus 25 factions XP, this says plus 55 XP. And if you were paying attention before, that actually said 25 experience, not 55. What did you do? So there's also another thing on this server. If you do /capture point or /CP, there are capture points, and for every capture point you have, there's more percentage of more XP you get. So I've captured all 3, so I get a maximum amount, which looks to be 120% more is what I think it is. Okay, so looks like I found a cave, and there are zombies in this cave. So you can kill these zombies and they will drop something called this, an old bone. This is a crafting ingredient. You use crafting ingredients for making gems to upgrade certain weapons. And these zombies kind of seem to be bugged right now, and they don't really attack you too much. But so also something cool about this place is you can also mine this, but it's not called regular iron, it's called tin. If I can kill these things to get them out of the way. Oh, I ran out of arrows. Nice. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys this and then get out of here. So, you can also destroy that, and it's magnetite, it's not coal. I'm going to get out of here because I ran out of arrows, I'm defenseless. There we go, and now that I've gotten out of that kerfuffle, let's go to my home. So, to go to your home, just do fhome. After you've created a faction, of course, /fcreate, and then whatever you want the faction name to be, and then you can come to here. So, if I dig out of this, here, let me get a better pick so then it'll be faster. I'll quickly dig out so then you guys can see. And now that we're out, let's go down. So, when you first make your plot, it will look like this, except without the giant base there. So, there is this. You can only build inside this giant square here. Outside, this is where raiders can build and try and get into your base. But this red line is as far back as they can go. Now, time to explain raiding. If you do /raid, I kind of hinted this at this before, but you have to, it has to be on Friday 6 p.m. to Sunday 6 p.m. for you to be able to raid. So if you do /date, so it's 13th of September and it's 4 o'clock in the morning. So in 14 hours raiding will be turned on because today is a Thursday. Okay, I think that's almost everything you need to know about the server. The last thing just is if you do /events, there's a whole bunch of events that happen every 3 hours. So there's King of the Hill, so you can do /Koth and try and take the Koth for rewards. And there's sky drops that drop in random locations in the war zone, and you have to go and try and get them. And there's boss, which you can do /boss and fight the boss. And there's free for all, which is coming soon, which you can just do /FFA. So now that should be it. I've saved up a couple of crystals for opening. So with common, rare, and epic crystals, normally I don't like to sit through the process of them rotating through the random generator. So normally I just for the first one I'll let the thing go, but then after that I'll just stop it immediately. So now it's randomizing your reward and it will appear in your inventory. See, look, I just got dark leggings. So this is not very good because it is common and all it's got is protection, and it's only protection 1, and it does not have a custom enchant. Most of the time I will put this into the I think it's, well, the XP grinder I call it, but I forget what it's called, but it'll put it into 25 XP so I can upgrade my personal level. So, you see, I got a weapon right here. It's weakness 1. And now I'm just gonna rapid fire spam through all these common ones. Oops, accidentally threw it. Then okay, there we go. That's everything. I got 50 XP. So, look at everything I got. Pig spawner, that's really good. Integrity leggings, that's pretty good because it's got a custom enchant. And then all the weapons, but everything else, oh yeah, and the bows, but everything else is kind of bad. So I'm going to put it through the XP grinder. Oh, it's called the trade-in. Okay, so I can just click, and all the ones that are just protection, and that's pretty well it. And I can trade all that in for experience, which I can now upgrade my level. So after opening all these crates, I should have enough XP to upgrade to level 20. So I will see you guys when I depot this and I am ready to open up the rare and epic crystals. Okay, so now that I've depoted everything, I can open the rare and epic crystals. And as I said before, I don't like to sit through the randomizing process, so I'm just gonna exit right as they start. So, this is everything I got. Is there anything too good in here? Headhunter, that's pretty good. You can collect heads. Pickpocket, that's good too. But otherwise, nothing too significant. Okay, on to epic. Oh, there we go. I got a bunch of stuff, and I've run out of inventory space. So, I'm gonna go depot, and I'll be back when I come back. Okay, now that I have once again, and hopefully this will be the last trip of going back to my base to depot, I can finally finish this. Oh, epic dust. I can show what that does. So, I'll just do it on one of my random pieces of armor here. So, this is an epic piece of leggings. You can see because it says rarity and epic. So this is epic dust. So when I put this epic dust on here, it says down at the bottom 50% upgrade progress 1 out of 2. So if I get one more either warden's leggings or a epic dust, I can get that to level 2, which will then make the custom enchant go up, be more common to occur. Now is the legendary. So, nothing too good. I didn't get a weapon, I was hoping for a bow. Now, the final one, the best one, the mythical. This one, I normally like to keep the randomizer up, just to keep the suspense. And I got an apocalypse chestplate. That's pretty good. Let's see, I can put that on here. Because, oh, I have to take it out first. I can put that together because I already have one. So then the next time I get one, I can make it level 2. Okay, now that I have opened all those crystals, I am going to take the XP that I got from all of them, which is all in here, and I am going to use it, and let's see if I can get to level 20. I'm probably going to be close. I don't know if I'll make it. I'm super close, so I'm just gonna look in here, see if there's anything. Actually, these should not be in here. That's supposed to go in rare. So, I could. Here, I'll just combine all these. I don't know what to put through the grinder. Well, gem breakers you don't really need, so I'll put that through the grinder. And these, I'll put these in here just so I don't forget. And then, is there anything else? Yep. And all these are gemstones. So I'm going to, oh yep, the gem breaker as well. So I'm going to look at these. So +1 strength, want to keep that. +1 armor, plus 0.4%. That's like nothing. Crit chance, attack speed, crit chance. Okay, I'm going to keep everything else. And then for rare, saturation. Basically anything with saturation or nutrition isn't really the best. Like, it does have the protection that the rarity, the certain level rarity armor does give, but otherwise it's not that useful. I want to keep everything else. Anything else with nutrition? There we go. +1 magic. +4 crit damage. I'll keep that. Overwhelm. Kadabra. Smoke screen. Now the final one. Mythical and legendary. Anything here with, yep, nutrition. And now I think I'm going to keep everything else because I've got super close to upgrading these. So I'll actually take these out and put these together. And there we go. Now I'm going to check in my weapons. Is there anything I can grind? Yep. Let's grind all these because I don't use weapons. I only use bows and wands really. So I guess I could upgrade them and then sell them, but that's I probably would get more effectiveness out of turning them into XP. Actually, I think that's probably good. Let's go to spawn and make as much as we can. So, go to the trading guy. Put all this in. Get it all out. Now, let's spam this. And there we go. Now I am level 20. So now I can do, skills. So now I can do a demonstration of how the points up works. So, as I explained before, I was going with the bows. So I'm going to go 1, 2, I've got 4 points. And I used 2. So I'm going to put one more on. I'm going to put another one on armor. Now I've got a bunch of XP left that I can just randomly use, and there we go, now I'm over level 20. Okay, I think that's it for episode 1 of Nitforge Factions. So next time I record, hopefully there's more people online, more than just 5, so I can get some PvP content in the war zone. But until then, I'm going to be heading off, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.